We want to thank you guys, man, for helping us get to 1 million subscribers.
Thank you.
We appreciate your love and support. Keep clicking that follow button and help us to get to 5 million. YouTube, we appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Welcome back, All the Smoke, day 2. We had a cool 2-day shoot in the new office.
It's gonna be a nice episode.
Currently under construction.
New office, yeah.
We get to finish it off strong with the man that I don't think gets enough respect for his game, but also did a lot of firsts.
Trendsetter.
In this game, for real, on and off the court. Welcome to the show, Brandon Jennings.
What up? My little brother, my real little brother.
First of all, he came with gifts. This is a Tough Crowd candle.
Yeah.
Where can they find that at?
Toughcrowd.com.
Come on, man.
My auntie made those.
Yeah.
So.
Tell
Shout out to
thank
Auntie.
you.
Yeah.
We need some candles for the new place.
What's Auntie name?
Tough Crowd hat.
What's Auntie name?
Squeaky.
Auntie Squeaky. Appreciate the candles.
He came with not every like he was a guest that came with gifts. Like
Yeah,
we
man.
supposed to give
I
you
mean,
shit.
you know,
Yeah,
he
very
came
few
and,
people come with
he
gifts.
came and blessed us.
I mean, y'all
I
my
needed
peers,
that
man.
tough. I needed that Tough Crowd swag though.
I got me some new jeans.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
Or
jeans.
short
Oh
jean
yeah,
shorts.
oh yeah,
Double
Tough
G.
Crowd around the building.
With the dog on the
I seen
roof.
him with them on. I need that.
And then
With the hat,
these
you got
boys
the hat to
right
match
here.
too.
Jackie, it hurts my heart that this is the style that's coming back in. The wide leg is coming back.
But you know, I've been
But we in
fucking it
there.
up.
Yeah, but we
But
in
you know,
there.
I mean,
I've
We
been
in there.
fucking
That's
them
what
up.
it
Yeah.
is.
With the-
Yeah, you know, I
I
mean,
ain't
you know,
fucking them up. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
on
like you
that.
can wear them in
Yeah.
the house.
Get with
you
it.
know?
Yeah, get with it. Get left behind.
Yeah,
but
I'm
thank
on
you,
that.
bro.
I'm on.
Appreciate
I'm
you.
on that. I'm on that.
So, bro,
Following the youngsters.
Bro came through and set the tone. Ray, you bullshitting. You always, you're gonna see Ray do
Push-ups.
Depending on how long he bullshits, he's gonna be doing push-ups right here during
He's
the
leading
show.
the league anyway, so he's familiar.
You
with
already
it.
know the violations he's with.
Install it.
I want to start with congratulations, man. You guys found your lane with Gil's Arena.
Yep.
Special, bro. You know, when people say like, oh, there's so many different, I feel like there can never be enough because we all have different journeys, different experiences, you know, different stories to talk about. And you guys definitely have one of the hottest shows in this space. How did that come about? I mean, because that's kind of that's kind of like a different kind of crew. You know what I mean? Like you, Josiah, Kmart, Rashad's burnt out.
Shout out to them boys.
Burnt out Gil. Like, how did that that madness
straight jacket crazy
come together?
Well, you know, we all live by each other.
Yeah.
So that definitely works. You know, the fact that, you know, me, Kenyon, Rashad, Josiah, we all live around each other. So it's easy for us to, you know, get to the podcast every day. You know, Gil, he likes to think everything basketball. So we go at 11:30 because that's what time we would practice. And we're doing that too. Because
That's what he said. I was like, what time y'all go? 11:32, just like practice? I was like, damn, I started thinking, I was like, damn, that really is practice.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's very like NBA settings and
4 days a week, you said?
Yeah, 4 days a week. And it's been great, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good. You know, we're on season 3 now.
Dope.
You know, we're very controversial, but you know,
Yeah.
hey man, we just like
That's
to keep
good.
it hostile.
He
But
said,
it's been great,
he
man.
said
'cause
keep
it's
it
like,
hostile.
Four dominant, good basketball
Personalities.
minds and personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
and
Y'all
then
go.
We, you know, we got Lexi Brown, we got Cheryl Swoops,
Yeah.
Nick Young on there
Yeah.
too. So it's a whole big basketball like family community. So it's dope.
For those who don't really know Gil's behind the scenes basketball evil genius mind, speak to that and how he kind of runs this ship, because he kind of started off by itself and then it's grown into the team you guys have now.
Let me tell you, but before you start, let me tell you the type of person Gil is. Me and Gil will go at it on Instagram about some shit. Then later on, I get a DM from him. Bro, let me tell you how to get this money. So you go to this, you got to start this page. Then you start this page. I'm going to say this. I'm telling you, he's one of the smartest people I've met as well. Dog. Go ahead. I didn't cut you off.
Man, he's very detailed. You know, like he's always talking. First of all, he loves the game.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like, you know, he knows every detail of every player, how many times you go right, how many times you go over the left shoulder or right shoulder. So his just detail to the craft of the game and, you know, how he honors his craft is easy for us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning a lot about
Mm-hmm.
the game, you know, just being around, you know, everybody because they're older.
Yep.
So, you know, I'm the youngest,
Mm-hmm.
you know, on the couch. So it's, you know, it's cool just to be around those basketball minds.
That's dope.
Compton upbringing. You was competing against some stars and some older guys coming up. That's how you got good. But how was it coming up in LA and Compton on the basketball scene as a young age?
Oh, man, it was dope. I mean, I got a chance to see Tyson Chandler.
Yep.
Tyson Chandler was the guy in Compton. Like, he's the Escalade in high school. Compton Dominguez, powerhouse.
Oh, Tyson had the bag in high school?
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Out of high school, man. Escalade, it was a white Escalade in Compton. Like,
when they first came out. That's when they first came out.
We ain't never seen nothing like that. Yeah. So just being around him, being around like the Say No, being around the Real Run, being around the Drew League and things like that, it just helped shape my game a lot. Mm-hmm. And then, just being around all the older competition. I love to play, against the older competition, going to UCLA with Rico and all those guys like that. So I've always been around the older competition.
Running the streets as a youngster, trying to create your own name as a basketball player. How was it being in LA doing the three-peat?
That was crazy, man. like that was because,
you was young.
Yeah, I was young. So being able to see Shaq and Kobe and, Phil Jackson and running the triangle and all that and, them moving from the Forum to the Staples Center and, all that was crazy back then. Like, you couldn't tell us nothing about the Lakers or, Shaq and Kobe.
Back then, yeah.
Yeah, it was domination.
I know a lot of high school point guards, from LA, and I got you at the top, some other guys. Where would you rank the top 5 LA point guards? Who would you put in the top 5?
So are we talking about overall career?
No, high school.
High school.
Oh, just high school.
High school point guards.
Just high school.
Yeah.
Man, I'm definitely gonna put myself in there.
Yeah, number 1.
Where at though? Because we had a real debate. We were split in half. They were debating whether it was you or BD, and that's a hell of a comp right there.
I said you had a better high school career, but BD had a better overall career.
Yeah, for sure. BD had a better overall career, but high school, I'm gonna say myself because
as you should.
But not even close.
Man, like the competition, I feel like I played in high school. From going from Dominguez, from going to playing SEA with Kevin Love, and then going from there, then going straight to Oak Hill, then going from all that, then going straight to Italy. It was just like, I just think the path is just so like unique and different.
Who were some of the guys that ended up making the league that you were playing during that time?
Man, you had to go Drew Holiday, DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, OJ Mel, Derrick Rose, Michael Beasley, Nolan Smith,
crazy.
Mike Conley, Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe, Greg Oden. I've seen the best of the best.
Yeah, he was tough.
I played against a lot of Michael Beasley. Like, I played against a lot of great guys.
So, but go back to that question. Top 5.
Top 5.
You got yourself number 1. Who's
for
number
myself, I got BD second.
Yep.
Point guards out of LA, man.
Kenny
in
Brother.
high school.
Kenny, Luge.
See, I didn't see them.
He's young.
You ain't see
Luge?
Luge?
See, I didn't see them.
You ain't see Luge?
Yeah. So for me,
give me your top 3.
So for me, it would have to be like out of LA. Like, it had to be. What's his name? Went to Long Beach. I just had his name. I went to Long Beach probably with the Fro back in the day. Wesley Stokes.
Stokes.
Where'd he go to college at?
He went to Missouri.
Missouri, yeah.
Man, he went to Missouri.
Okay.
Wesley Stokes. I used to and Marcus Williams.
Marcus, that's my dog.
Yeah.
Bro, Luge out of Inglewood.
Yeah.
Luge, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's too young for that.
Yeah. And then another one that's a sleeper that people don't know, but I saw him play one time, and I was like, yo, this guy's crazy. Keelan Fortune.
Yeah, he was live.
He went to Kilpatrick, but I saw him play against Sarah one game, and I was like, yo, this guy's the real guy. He's the real deal.
Do you think you have the hardest hoop mixtape of all time? You think any player has a harder mixtape than you?
I'm going to say no, because my favorite ever is a Kill Car.
He live.
From Baltimore. Because just off the fact that when he played, all the crime in Baltimore stopped. Like, that's a bar that people don't even, and everybody know about the Baltimore, the Wire, and how rough Baltimore is. So the fact that kid could stop the whole city to go have a good time and nobody do nothing, like, Killer's like, y'all, next week. No, he ain't playing something, not today though. Not today, but next week. After a Kill play, so a Kill Car, he got like the best one to me.
Yeah, that's fire. He is fire. Shout out to Kill Car too.
So walk us through your journey, because it was very unique. from obviously playing at legendary high schools, from Compton, Dominguez to Oak Hill, and then deciding to take your talents over the water, which had never been done. You opted not to go to college.
Yeah.
But talk to us about that process. What led you from Dominguez Hills to Oak Hill? What was Oak Hill like? And then what was Italy like? Because I heard a lot of racism out there, a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. Well, Dominguez, I grew up in the Dominguez family with Tyson Chandler, so that was already a given that I was going to go there. But then the competition to me just got too easy. I was doing things in high school like, the Home Depot Center in Carson, they have the soccer. At first it was a training facility for youngins like myself to do cross training. So, and then my guy Rodney Guillory, he had this basketball tournament in Oak Hill came. And that was the first time I seen Oak Hill live. It was KD. KD was there. KD was like, I thought KD was from Africa or something like, because he was skinny, he was tall, like,
the air
what I'm saying?
there.
They had Eric, I think Devendor, that went to, Syracuse, and they had Ty Lawson. So after I saw them, I was just like, bro, like, what is this? Like, Oak Hill, like, and he was like, man, all they do is just play basketball all day. They just go to school and play basketball. Like, they played against the best competition ever. And I was telling my guy, Rodney Gilley, I was like, well, I want to go there. And he was like, nah, I can't do it. Like, I can't be in the mix of that. And I was like, nah, I want to go. Like, for real. Like, I want to get away from, the city. Like, I'm getting everything handed to me. Like, I got cars in high school. I'm getting chains. I'm getting whatever I want. So I don't really have the discipline, and I don't have a father figure. So I'm like, Mom, I think this is the best thing for me to go there. So that's how Oak Hill happened. So then I go to Oak Hill for 2 years.
Right.
First time I get there, I'm like, yo, I want to go home. Like, this ain't
not it.
Like, this ain't it. Like the last thing I saw was a Walmart in a McDonald's in a gas station, and we went 45 minutes, and I was like, yo, nah, this ain't.
And you get here, and it's a line that you can't cross where the girls at.
Yeah, where the girls at, yeah.
Oh, we on one side of the campus and the girls on the other side.
You got that gun line?
Man, you get kicked out of school,
line,
you cross that gun line.
Yeah, the gun line. Yeah, the gun line.
So we just have them sneak on our side.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, like my first month, it was kind of tough. But man, Nolan Smith, man, he was, he was already a veteran. He was already a vet there from playing there last year. And
shout out Miss Poole.
He turned my game up. Like he really got my mindset to a different level as far as playing basketball.
NIL obviously is something very new, but you were in the NIL when you were making the NIL before the name was NIL was invented.
Yeah. I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, talk to us about what kind of, not to brag, but what kind of money were you? You're a young kid at this time. You're getting money, cars, chain. What kind of money were you getting?
Money. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I mean, like to me, I mean,
real
like,
money.
Yeah, like, I mean, but growing up, I mean, come on, man, like everybody's getting paid now, but you going back in the day when it's like, you see Sebastian Telfair and LeBron James on the cover in high school with tattoos and chains, and they got Adidas on, and you see LeBron James on ESPN with an Escalade and all that stuff. When it's my time, I'm like, I want the same thing. So
yeah, if not more,
that motivated me to want all those things, and all those things happened. I had houses, cars, and sidekicks, and
I heard you got like 250.
Yeah, but it wasn't from Oak Hill.
Oh, okay, it was just
yeah. I mean, Oak Hill ain't paying that. Come on, man. They not.
I'm about to say this shit.
Nah.
I didn't get nothing.
No. I mean,
Not
I mean,
one red cent.
I mean, listen, if 250 or whatever, it felt like it. I just felt like we felt like it, and I knew what basketball was doing for my family, and that was my hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it is what it is. Like, we ain't had I had no father figure. Like, my mom was, barely being able to make ends. So I had to, go out there and get it.
What's better than watching football and basketball on the weekend? Watch it with the DraftKings Sportsbook app in hand.
Our partner DraftKings is hooking up all new customers. Just bet $5 and instantly get $150 in bonus bets.
So download the app now. New customers use the promo code SMOKE and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly.
That's promo code SMOKE, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
It's easy for the holidays to ruin your chill. But thanks to Coors Light, those overcrowded stores and flight delays don't have to ruin your chill. When the kids are out of school, I know how hard it can be to keep your peace. But let me give you some game. You can turn the holiday craziness into great memories with Coors Light. Sports season really heats up during the holidays. With games on Thanksgiving and Christmas this year, I'll definitely keep my fridge stocked with Coors Light. Here's why Coors Light is my favorite beer. It lets me know when it's ready to drink. When the mountains turn blue, I know my beer is cold like the Rockies. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smooth taste. When you embrace the chill mindset this holiday, it's a great time to choose chill and crack open a cold Coors Light. Coors Light is mountain cold refreshment, crisp and refreshing as the Rockies. So choose chill this holiday season and reach for a Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door at CoorsLight.com/smoke. Or you can find it pretty much anywhere beer is sold. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. The holidays are here. Need a break from the crowded stores?
Restore your zen and embrace the natural power of hemp this holiday season with Via.
Via Premium THC and THC-free gummies will help you find your perfect holiday balance.
Via has a lot to choose from with THC and THC-free products.
Gummies, vapes, flowers, soothing topicals with the highest quality of hemp.
Me personally, I like the Dream Gummies. When I travel, definitely my best friend.
And the best part, Via legally ships to nearly all the states in the U.S.
Discreet packaging directly to your door with worry-free guarantee. No medical card needed.
For a limited time, you can save up to 25% off site-wide, plus 50% off selected items and bundles.
So if you're 21, check out the link to Via's website in the description.
So this holiday season, gift yourself a peace of mind. If you're hearing this ad post-sale, you can still save. Just use code SMOKE for 25% off.
This holiday season, enhance your everyday with Via. Talk about the platform that Oak Hill put you on, because I know what it did for me, the platform.
Yeah.
I was the same player leaving there as a junior going into my senior year,
Yeah.
but leaving there as known worldwide. Talk about what Oak Hill do for you as a basketball player.
I mean, you're playing against the best competition ever. It's 8 against 5 every night,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, we're not like Coach Smith. He ain't putting us in a position where, all right, man, we're gonna go play this in this town and we just gonna win. It's like, no, we're gonna play against 8 against 5. The rest is not on our side, and y'all gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like we had to really think IQ, and we had to make quick decisions in games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you've been in situations, those games where you like, there's no way we winning tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And you figure out a way to win. And
dig deep.
we, what I'm saying, like a team. Like, so like I feel like the team aspect of it was great too, because that's all we had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we going on a, trip with Burley and, Coach Smith and,
Yep.
it's only 8 of us. I mean, it's only 15 of us. So, but yeah, man, the competition, playing on ESPN, the Jordans, all the Jordans we was getting was crazy back in the day. But nah, man, just the competition, practicing every day.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody you're going against is D1.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's going D2. So
Mhm.
you got to be somebody.
Yeah, I went 41-1 at Oak Hill. Do you remember who that one loss was against?
Yeah, we went 40-1, and that was against Derrick Rose, and that was a game, like I was just saying, why would you schedule it? But Coach Smith being Coach Smith, he like, no, we're gonna go in Chicago and beat Derrick Rose in Chicago, and I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way.
Was
So-
D-Rose on one?
What was that game like?
I mean, yeah, no, D Rose was on one.
Were you on one?
Yeah, I got on one towards the fourth quarter. I had like 19 in the fourth. I got going late, but it was just the atmosphere. You could just tell, one of them games, ESPN, everybody from Nike's in there, Sonny Vaccara's in there. I'm like, okay.
The showdown.
I'm like, yeah, I get it. Derrick Rose went to ABCD camp, so here's his favor.
Yeah.
Beat us on national TV.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Now that I'm in the the media game.
Yeah. USC and Arizona were in the mix for college. Any other schools?
UConn. I was going to go to UConn because of Marcus Williams.
Marcus went there, right?
Yeah, so I was going to go there. And, actually, that's why I went to Oak Hill, too, because he went there also. But, yeah, UConn was on me tough. I had verbally committed to SC first with Tim Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had decommitted. I remember, so Tim Floyd came up to Oak Hill. And it was me and him, Steve Smith, we sit in the office. And Tim Floyd was like, so are you going to come or not? And I'm like, nah. Like, I want to weigh my options. Like, this is when I got to Oak Hill, and I'm like, things could change, like, for me. So I just remember Tim Floyd walking out and never hearing from him again.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after that, like.
Fuck you.
But yeah, man, then, Arizona was close to home. I wanted to go to Arizona because, point guard
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert went there, Mike Bibby,
Mm-hmm. Damon.
Jason Terry, Dame, everything. Salim Stoudemire. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of guys. So I was just like, yo, that was definitely the school for me.
First American player to bypass college and go overseas.
Yeah.
What came into that process?
Sonny Vaccaro and Michael Thompson. Klay Thompson dad. Shout out to Klay Thompson and Michael Thompson. I've been knowing them for a long time for SCA. But me and my mom, man, I had just graduated from Oak Hill. I didn't pass the SAT, so I was trying to figure out what I was finna do. we're sitting in traffic, and Michael Thompson is talking about with Sonny Vaccaro, like, why don't kids just go overseas? Like, skip on college, like, make the NCAA, pay, make them, make some moves. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, well, Mom, like, we ain't really doing nothing. Like, we got to try to figure this out. So we called Sonny Vaccaro, got in contact with Sonny Vaccaro. Sonny flies me to, we fly to Vegas. We up in Impact with Joe. I'm working out with J.R. Smith. This one, J.R. Smith with Denver. So, J.R. up in there dunking. I'm like, well, it's on up in here. Dante, wild Dante Jones, he up in there slapping the floor. This youngin, he ain't ready, man. Go to college, youngin. He talking all that. And I went out there, did my thing, and then I signed to Italy. Like, right in like a week. Sonny had that thing, like, shout out Sonny Vaccaro, the Godfather. He had that whole thing set up for me, him and Bill Duffy.
How was it in Italy?
Oh, it was off the chain, man.
I'm going there soon. I need your connects too, but tell me about it.
I was 19. I had my mom, my brother, but eating Italian food every day. It's off the chain, dog. Like, it's different. Like, it's like, yo, you eat Italian food over there, you're gonna be like, man, this ain't real Italian food. So just the culture though, was able to soak up the culture. I shot my first commercial out front of the what is it, the Coliseum. And everything. So it was cool, man. Yeah, it's dope. You'll like it. You'll love it. Make sure you take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Talk about this picture right here.
Slam Punks? Yeah, this is man, this is one of we shot this in New York City at the Elite 24. This is, I think, one of my first Slam Punks. Like, it's iconic because this is just taking me back to when Sebastian Telfair and LeBron James was on the cover of Slam magazine. And being on the cover with these legends like Drew Holiday, he's a legend. Tariq Evans, he was one of the most feared
He
guards.
was so cold. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. He was one of the most, he was 6'3", 6'4" guard.
Strong.
Could get to the cup on anybody.
Yeah, if he didn't get hurt,
And make them dance Lance.
Yeah. And Lance. Yeah, shout out Brooklyn.
Make them dance Lance.
But yeah, man, that was dope. That's an iconic moment right there for us.
First ever signature shoe with Under Armour, $1 million contract. We'll talk about that.
First.
Sonny Vaccaro again.
Was it?
Sonny
again. Sonny Vaccaro again. He had the whole thing set up. And shout out Chris Stone too, man. Chris Stone, he was the one that signed me to Under Armour too. He created the Elite 24 game. So I'm signing my deal, right? I'm signing my deal in Italy. I just signed my deal in Italy. They give me, sign my deal. They say, all right, we're going to go. I meet Chris Stone in the lobby at the Wynn. And Chris Stone's like, yo, I just got the job with Under Armour. We're thinking about going into basketball. I'm like, Under Armour, like, protect this house? Like, I'm like, like the football. I'm like, we must protect this house. Like, I'm like, man, hell no. Like, I'm Nike. I'm Nike. And he's like, nah, for real. Like, So he took me to the USA game. This is when the USA is finna go to this is Kobe, when Kobe 08 redeemed. So we out there and we just talking, and this is what made me change my mind. So we sitting in the lobby, right, and Chris Stone is talking to Wes, Uncle Wes,
Worldwide West.
Worldwide West. Shout out to Worldwide West. And they're in competition, Nike, Stoney, Stoney's new. So he's like, he's excited. He's like, I just signed with Under Armour. We about to go basketball. We about to get y'all run for y'all money. And, Wes is like looking at, Stoney showed Wes the shoe. Wes go, that ain't it. that ain't going.
I can picture that too.
He's like, that ain't it. And I'm just looking, young. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm like, so me and Stoney, we get back in the car. We go back. He was like, yo, so what you want? I'm like, yo, I'm down. Yo, let's do this. Like, I was like, yo, we gonna change the culture. I'm about to change the culture with what I'm doing, going overseas. Like, let's change the culture in the footwear department. Let's do something different. So that's how that happened.
What's your best Under Armour shoe?
The Bloodline.
Bloodline.
And I seen the Bloodline being, I seen little Paul George, he had a little Bloodline inspiration. Darrington Fox, so the Bloodline.
You're kind of acting like, oh, damn, I got my own shoe. Like, bro, you had your own. So first of all, you don't go to college. You go do something else. And then you come into the league with your own shoe. Like, where are you at? Like, you have to pinch yourself, or this is all a part of the process for you?
As far as what? Like,
just real life. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't go to college.
Yeah.
You made that work. Your top 10 pick.
Yeah.
and then you come into the game with your own shoe. Like, not too many people get to do that.
I mean, I was just riding the wave, man. Like, but through it all, I just wish I was more spiritual though. Through it all, man. Like, I wish I would have never,
know what you know now.
Yeah, like know what I know now and have my surroundings. I'm not saying I didn't have good people. I just wished I would have honored my craft more and being able to recognize the good people around me.
Mm-hmm.
Like through it all, I was so and at its fault too. I never really had a chance to just have a moment to myself. Remember, I went from Italy to coming back, having to work out for 15 teams, get drafted, do photo shoots with Under Armour, rookie, start the Skiles. It was never no time of just all right, Brandon, have a moment. Mm-hmm. It was just work, and through all that, I just got caught up in it a lot too.
Did your relationship with Steph start at Under Armour before?
Before. Give him 55 for sure. I mean, that's that's
I was there, remember?
Yeah.
I was there. I was in attendance. I was on the court.
Did you decide to go to that game that night, or
I played? I was killing that game. He just had 55.
Yeah, he was killing. And then we had dinner later.
We went every night.
So combined, y'all had 60.
I was on the Warriors.
Oh, you was on the other team. I thought you was on the
team.
okay.
Yeah.
You was on the other side of it.
Yeah, Steph and Monta got all that. I seen it.
Take that 55. That was your rookie year?
That was 7 games in. 7 games in. That's because Rico. Hey, shout out Rico Hines. I keep telling Rico. Ever since Rico told me that at halftime, he said, "Yeah, this is my scouting report. I had locking you up."
I had 55.
Okay.
21. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, y'all was doing.
We couldn't do nothing with him though. That night it was just coming off the pick and roll, but ain't no shot ISO. It was just it was nasty. It was bad.
Get over here.
It was a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
But we ended up together.
Mm-hmm.
I get over
Same year?
No, a year later. Right? Is a year later or 2 years later?
2 year lockout.
Yeah, 2 years later.
Because our first game was in Charlotte.
Is this when you was doing your mixtape?
I was in full rap mode this time.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
I had an NBA contract, but I was in full
Yes, he was.
mode. Am I lying?
Yes, he was. Ooh, it was so. Ooh, we were red 5 on every road trip.
You was banging out there too?
What? I was in my bag.
Listen, I'll never forget our first
Duffel.
game. Our first game in Charlotte. We pull up to the hotel at the Four Seasons. It's a red Phantom, a red Range Rover, and I think a red Benz. Everybody like, oh, I know who. I said, I know this ain't 5 cars. But I said, I got a concert tonight. What y'all doing?
I got a concert tonight.
He said, what y'all doing? I said, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Well, I said, yo, I got to get this money. I got a concert tonight.
He said, I got a concert.
What's a lockout? What's a lockout?
What's the lockout?
I remember that.
He is not lying. He is not lying. I was in full rap mode, dog. One of the clubs, whatever the local club was, I was getting booked, baby.
He was getting for real. No,
I was getting booked,
for
and
real.
it was sold out. I wasn't doing no bullshit.
No, for real. I went out with him in Miami. It was lit,
bro. They wasn't advertising it because we was in there doing shit we weren't supposed to be doing, dog. I'm telling you,
it was lit.
You already know, dog. You know,
it was lit. We was in Miami lit. He was up there performing.
What you mean?
Wife beater.
Going crazy.
Whatever.
Going crazy.
Whatever.
Going crazy.
Were you guys playing the game and he was at the concert the same night and then you would meet him after?
No. When I played on the team, when I was at home, they'll play games. When I was sitting out, and me and him would meet up at Restaurant One, and then we'll go out. Yeah, we do all that afterwards. When I wasn't playing.
Yeah.
I was on the team, but I just wasn't going to the games. I was promoting my mixtape during my downtime. Yeah. I remember that.
Bro, yeah. So
yes.
He'd be texting me at halftime. He'd be like, yo, meet me at the one after. All right, bet. All right.
I'm finna go further with you. When we played the Lakers, I was at home. I had a show that night, during that night, and then I went out with him and Kobe. Am I lying? At home. I wasn't going to no games.
He had a show. Bro, he was promoting the mixtape, dog.
I was getting paid by the Bucks, but I wasn't going to no games. Me and Scott Skiles couldn't see out that.
That's the album cover.
That's your fire.
That's the album cover.
If you pull it up, it's going to be so many mixtapes because I got about 50 of them bitches. But that's one of them right there.
Yo, listen, it was lit.
Yes.
Yo,
I got a video with the Prince Montana beat.
Bro, open practice, like game days. We throw that on.
Look,
throw that on.
Sold out. That's a sold out. That's in Milwaukee right there after a game.
They got film
sold
on it
out.
too?
What you mean?
School.
Secret Society. Whoop. They everywhere. You never know. Look, they're everywhere.
Was that 618 with the ladybugs?
Yes.
Boy.
Yeah. In my bag.
That's when he had his highway patrol mustache.
Hooper Slash. Yeah. No, Ron Jeremy. Porno mustache.
Okay.
That's Hooper Slash. That's when I was a Hooper Slash.
Bob was on.
And for those that don't know, I have a platinum record too, by the way. You didn't
All
know.
red.
Yeah, 5 is
All red
that.
on every road trip. We not wearing no green. All red. Red. He had red Jordans, red knee pads, red sleeves.
Shout out to Trillwaukee, man. I appreciate the love y'all showed me and BJ, man. Y'all took care of me and BJ, man.
Miss
We had a
y'all.
good time. Y'all, man, we had a good time. Man.
Hell yeah. Nah,
shit.
yeah, especially the one. We had the one cracking.
Shout out to the war. But hey, I want to give you your pride, man. I want to say thank you because I saw you on Gil's Arena. You said that when Stak came to Milwaukee, I learned how to move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because
Yeah.
I remember when we first got there, I was like, man, what the fuck y'all don't have no fun around this motherfucker? I'm like, what y'all don't hang out or nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, fuck this, BJ. We going out tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's dope.
And the whole team turned. The whole vibe of the team turned. You know what I'm saying?
I needed that. I needed that for sure.
Said he wasn't
I'm not
winning.
gonna front. I was hooping. I just needed some energy though. We wasn't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't really have nothing until you showed me how to move, and I was like, oh, that's how I'm moving now. Like you know,
It's over.
yeah, it's over.
Cancel Christmas.
Basketball part was easy.
Backtrack a little bit. 10th pick in the 2009 drafts to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Same draft as Steph, Harden, Tyreek Evans, Drew Holiday. I think Blake was the number 1 pick in that draft, right? Griffin. You get to Milwaukee. What's your first impressions out there before Jack gets there?
Trillwaukee. We named it that, B. They got to give us our props.
Trillwaukee.
We named it Trillwaukee.
I mean, I embraced it the city. I mean, like I came from Oak Hill, Italy. I just was happy I was in the NBA.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings, 4 delicious flavors, an order of large fries for $16.99. Mango habanero, OG hot, and my favorite, lemon pepper. What are y'all waiting on? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now at wingstop.com. Fall is a perfect time for comfortable clothing. No one wants scratchy, stiff workwear while they're on the move. And if you're like me, you want to look good without thinking about it. That's why I partnered with Rhone. Rhone's commuter collection is the most comfortable, breathable, and versatile set of products I've seen. Rhone also has premium pieces to elevate every occasion. We're talking about the world's most comfortable pants, dress shirts, quarter zips, polos, and blazers, all boosted with functional performance properties. Each piece from Rhone's commuter collection is made to coordinate and layer to elevate every look. The collection also features a wrinkle release technology and is 100% washable. With the newborn, I can't spend much time picking out my outfits, but with Rhone and the commuter collection, it allows me to be ready with every situation. Building mental fitness is vital to everyone's success. That's why Rhone is proud to partner with the NBA and the Kevin Love Fund. Together, they are opening up discussions around mental health. Head to rhone.com/smoke and use promo code SMOKE and save yourself $20 with your entire order. That's 20% off your entire order when you head to rhone.com/smoke and use code SMOKE. It's time to embody your most confident self.
If you ever worry about the safety of your home and your family, right now is the best time of the year for home security.
Right now, for our listeners, Simply Safe is giving exclusive early access to its Black Friday sale.
Y'all know we don't play about our families, and that's why we trust Simply Safe. They will protect your home and alert you before intruders even break in.
Old school systems only take action once someone is already inside your home.
That's too late.
That's too late.
Simply Safe Active Outdoor Guard Protection changes the game. They alert you before the crime even happens.
Plus, there's no long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, and it's around $1 a day for all this protection, bro.
Simply Safe is offering all the Smoke listeners an exclusive deal. Early access to their Black Friday sale.
This week only, you can take 6% off any new system with the Select Professional Monitoring Plan.
This is their best offer of the year.
Head to simplysafe.com/smoke to claim your discount and make sure your home is safe this season.
So don't wait. This offer won't last long. Keep your home, your family, and your peace of mind safe with Simply Safe. There's no safe like
Simply Safe.
First thing to come to mind when I mention these players, Monta, Ellis.
Score. Lethal.
Y'all share the
Just
backcourt
the
together.
bullet, like just downhill, good luck. No, for real. Like if he's coming down, if you just
There's nothing you can do.
good luck today.
And if you get right, it's definitely over.
It don't even. I don't care where you at. He's getting to that right hand and he's gonna dunk or he's gonna
Shout out Monta, little bro.
Jim Boylan.
Slick back Jim Boylan, right there.
Fuck that one. They thought they were doing something.
Nah,
Skiles.
I ain't gonna. No. He might not. But let me say something about Jim. I'm on the Neos. Jim was cool. Scott wouldn't have lasted that long if he didn't have Jim over there. Let's talk about that. Jim was a solid guy. He had been around and he knew how he had a great relationship with players. He was one of those coaches that knew how to talk to players, even being a white coach. Scott lacked that. So that's why he needed to have Jim around. Shout out to Jim, because you saved Scott.
So now you make me feel bad for saying fuck that one then. My bad, Jim. Scott Skiles. It's for you, B. Not Stak.
Yeah.
This your interview.
For me,
I got that wrong already.
For me, he was good for me because of his mentality, of what he brought as like starting point guard from coming from Italy and not playing at all. He really helped me my rookie year. I think that's why we were so successful too. We were like 6th in the East. Milwaukee made the playoffs in 8 years, but he was, I think his coaching and his, the fact that he held me accountable for a lot of things. Even after the 55-point game, like we came back and watched film the next day of how I can get better and things like that. Kurt Thomas too. One of my great bets. So yeah, those guys.
Kurt was a big time college scorer too.
Yeah,
he scored. He got buckets.
Yeah, didn't he lead like the
TCU,
country
right?
In scoring, right? Yeah,
was it TCU?
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask this name. This is our dog, Bogues, Andrew Bogut.
I wish I had more time to play with him.
The truth.
If he doesn't get hurt, we get past Atlanta in the first round. So I just that name right there. If Bogut is healthy, I'm probably still. I probably was been in Milwaukee longer.
Explain this game to those who know how he played, how his mindset was.
He's one of them like, yo, I'm coming down, right? We used to run like 5 out or like 5 down, just toss him the ball. He can go and get to Atlanta and shoot it left or right hand. Great defender, great pick and roll player. And just had a knowledge for the game. Like just wish I had more time with him.
Me in my right mind, the mode he was in and the healthy Andrew Bogut, we could have did some stuff in Milwaukee. It just didn't work, you know what I'm saying, the timing and everything. But that's what I was excited about, getting traded there. You know what I'm saying? I had a point guard and had a real big man that could do it all. Like Bogut could do it all. It just didn't work.
Like he's like, come down, just give it to him. And he'll make a play and go like, yeah, it was sick.
Larry Sanders.
Same thing. Wish I had more time. Because he was that dog. If we would have had Larry and Bogut together, like that's just scary. Larry already want to take everybody head off.
Yeah.
So he's our Draymond Green. Like, he's that Draymond Green.
But 6'11".
Yeah, but 6'11". And he could really knock it down too.
Ball down, yeah.
Best dressed. He had swag too. Like he was 6'11", but he walked around like he was 6'2".
Yeah.
For real?
Oh, he think he the flies. So shout out to my boy Ellis.
Yeah.
Should the Bucks be concerned about losing Giannis?
No. I mean, he's done his job. Right? I mean, he's brung a ring to Milwaukee in 50 years. Right? Milwaukee had a ring in 50 years. So to me, I mean, he's done his job.
So if he decides to leave, they should just appreciate the time they had?
Of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's the greatest Milwaukee player ever. Like it's not even close.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like, come on, man.
Not
like,
Kareem?
It's not even close. Like what he brought to that city, man, like it was at a drought.
Heavy.
For a minute. Like it was at a drought for a minute. Like
nobody wanted to go there.
Like nobody wanted to go there. Like they got they got in the draft and got, the basketball guys was like, yo, here y'all go.
It got so bad that the owner was coming to practice with them white pants on. He was walking around with shit on the back of his pants. Yeah, bro, yeah, dog. That
like Nelly's
bad.
Homeboy?
Yeah. He came in to shoot around one day. His bro had shit all in his pants, just walking around talking to people. I'm like, come on, man. You gotta pass the team down to somebody that know how to wipe their ass.
They don't shit on themselves?
You can't be running the team and not knowing how to wipe your ass. You can't do both. You got to choose one of them. So pass the team down to somebody and don't wipe your ass, or wipe your ass and run the team.
Like they should like build it like honestly, like it's just certain things, like certain players and certain way the game is going. Like, you can build a statue for Giannis right now.
Oh yeah. Milwaukee. Yeah, definitely. No question about that.
Like if you want, like it's like you could build a statue for LeBron right now in Cleveland. They did it for Mike.
Well, and will LeBron get 3 statues in your opinion? Cleveland, Miami, and Lakers?
Yeah, why not? So his first championship was in Miami.
First two, right?
Yeah, and then I mean that beating the 73-9.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's kind of that's iconic. So I put that in there and getting they say the hardest championship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Miami retired MJ jersey, they got to put a statue for Bron, right?
Yeah.
They retired MJ jersey.
Three statues is crazy. Man, that's
nuts, right?
Yeah, that's bananas.
Like a statue in general is just like, yo,
Chris Bosh got to get one of that case.
nah.
What you mean?
He said, slow down.
He's
buddy.
He's a part of the three. What they call them?
Yeah,
The big three. He's a part of the big three.
nah.
Nah.
I mean, listen, it depends. So Chris Bosh was the third option, right? So does Klay Thompson get one and go to state?
Good question.
So
Clay get one before Draymond, to my mind.
okay.
Yeah.
Does KD get
Yeah.
one?
I think KD's left out. I think KD get his somewhere else.
Okay, see?
OKC. I think OKC. Him and Russ get.
I think he was
OKC.
just asked this question. I didn't get to hear his whole answer.
He has to get one with the Warriors.
He said he don't think he gonna hit.
Hey, neighborhood hater. Does LeBron get a Lakers statue?
Yes.
Does?
KD deserves one, but where are we gonna put it?
And the Warriors. He's two-time Finals MVP.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
Don't
that.
matter. Two-time Finals MVP. So I got it. I got it done.
Yeah.
I got it done.
Yeah.
In his eyes, I could be like, I saved y'all.
On me.
If he want to talk like that, like I mean,
Yeah.
8-1 when in the finals. When I was here, 8-1.
Y'all needed a third score. What
I'm just saying, like, so you can, if he wants to talk that, talk.
He
He
could.
a sniper should. Then,
He could,
yeah,
definitely.
like, hell yeah, I deserve one.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
Big facts.
I don't care how I came over here. Y'all let me.
Yeah.
Y'all signed the deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid.
Y'all let it happen.
Let it happen.
Yeah.
Mad at me.
Yeah.
Traded to Detroit for Chris Middleton. Learning the business. What was that like in 2013?
Man, you know what's crazy about me getting traded that year is that I should have signed a deal with Milwaukee that summer.
An
They
extension?
offered me. Yeah, they offered me.
And you declined it?
But I didn't decline it. I didn't know.
Wow. What you mean? Talk to
So
us.
it was like, they was like, oh man, we should go for the max. We should go for the max. And I'm just like, and they offered me 40 for 4 and we turned it down.
Without you, your agents turned it down.
Well, we talked about it,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like it was more of like outside influences too in it, like my mother. Like people felt like I was a max player, but then at that time you gotta think like who's getting nobody got the max. Like everybody was getting 40.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody got 40. The highest somebody got was probably like 44 for 4. It was low. So that's why I got traded, and that's why I already knew. Like once I didn't sign the deal, and then I got wind of it from somebody who wasn't even in my circle. It was like, they offered you, and I was like, I didn't know that.
Damn.
So it was just like,
Shady business.
yeah, it was just a lot of stuff that I was just like had question marks on.
It's unfortunate. Achilles tear in 2015.
Yeah.
What was that journey to recovery like? And then any truth that Kobe reached out to you?
Yeah, Kobe did. When I was hurt, my son actually has a picture with Kobe in the back, and that's when I had met Kobe. He was just talking about the Achilles injury and just coming back and just being dialed in, but just hearing his detail to the game was just like crazy,
right?
But for me with the Achilles, that's when I lost my passion for the game, because that's when I started finding out a lot about other things outside of basketball that I needed to get in control of. I'm sure we all been there. We making all this money, we don't really know what's going on. So laying up in the bed, Achilles, and
Thinking.
just hearing how people feel, seeing Reggie Jackson get $80 million from Detroit, and it's just like you just get down. Like you just start, personal issues start happening in your life with family members and friends, and it's just chaos. Man, it's just chaos. And at a time where God set me down, I feel like that's why I didn't get the $80 million and I didn't become an all-star, because I needed to get things in control of my life first.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just real. Like, imagine me with $80 million that I don't have control.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Right.
I needed that time to sit down and realize who I am. And yeah, it helped me out a lot. That's why I'm still here.
At what age did you feel like you had that awakening and kind of able to look yourself in the mirror? Because that's deep. I mean, your self-awareness is big. At 16, you realized you needed to get out and get away, and then you kind of had to as a young star in the league, you had to pull yourself and sit yourself down.
Yeah.
And kind of, at what age was that?
Man, I just think like just things become like when things become convenient for me, I gotta figure out something else. Like I get bored. So like just being 16 and getting everything I want in Dominguez, and it's like, man, I need to like, I need something else. Like this is boring to me. Everything is coming to me too easy. And I think that's just me just, learning from my peers, being around older situations, seeing things, observing. I am a Libra, so I do like to sit back and observe a lot. And then, just the people around me, just the situations that I've been put in. Being in that office at 18 with Kevin Plank and Sonny Vaccaro and Bill Duffy and my mom, and, they like, yeah, we want to give you $1 million. What's up? Like, be our first athlete. Like, you got to be ready. Like, yeah, let's do this. So, yeah, just, the high top fade and McDonald's All-American, like, the Gumby. Like, I don't care, man. Like, it's like, bro, I'm a walking dollar sign. Like, I'm going to make money, regardless if I'm dribbling basketball or not. Like, life has taught me a lot, and I've seen a lot. So, put it all together.
When you said you lost your love for basketball after you tore your Achilles,
Yeah.
You played a little bit after that and had a couple stops. When did you know it was time to hang it up?
When I went to Russia, China actually, really, because that's when I got into fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like China really opened up to my eyes to some things, and that's when I was able to find myself and start looking myself in the mirror
In China.
and start realizing, like I created all this. I created all this shit in my life. Like, right, like, all right, how do you stop it? Like, all right, like, you got to change my ways. I got to get back deeper with God. I got to start getting spiritual. I got to start honoring my craft. I got to start honoring things. I got to start honoring myself.
Right.
First
Like
and foremost.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing so much for other people. I'm not even thinking about myself.
Pat yourself on the back.
So, I had to start, that's why I went to China. I got 9 months away from everybody. Man, you know what my mind is thinking, what I'm on now? I'm seeing so much stuff. I'm seeing our culture. I'm seeing fashion. I'm seeing how big I am. I'm like, yeah, I got to start a brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I got to start a brand. Like, I got to get it cracking. I go back and hoop, but this tough crowd, though, yeah, I got to.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it right here.
You said something interesting to me. You said all this shit going on in your life, but you had to accept the responsibility for your parts.
Yeah.
And I think that's hard for men sometimes because I had a well-documented whirlwind life off the court too.
Yeah.
And although it was some bullshit that happened, I had to accept my part in that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And to me, that's the only way you really grow. You can be like, damn, why is all this happening to me? Or you can find out like, well, how can I avoid it next time? What could I have done different for this shit not to happen?
Yeah. Just, before I would go into any situation, I pray before it. Like, just for the positive energy. Like, people be walking into just so much negative energy, don't even know what they're around. It's like, like start honoring and start giving, the glory a little bit. I don't mean to get off script, but
that's real.
Like it's just
Yeah,
real though.
it's
Like
real.
we see what's going on in the world.
Because you know what's crazy, B, is me and him always talk about like, what, he 35?
Yeah.
Like there's no vets in the league no more.
Nah.
It's these young boys, it's the blind leading the blind. But when we came in, there was dudes 39, 40, 41, 42. Some played, some didn't, but they just so instrumental in us not fucking up as much. We still fucked up, but there was just some guidance. There's just no guidance.
Bro, I came into the league, Kurt Thomas was 37.
Yeah.
I'm 19.
Yeah.
You know how much I'm learning?
Yeah.
Jerry Stackhouse is in there. You know how much I'm learning?
Right. They
Then
don't have
I
that
get
no
Steven
more.
Jackson. You know how much I'm learning?
Yeah. I don't know
Come
how
on,
much it was
man.
good,
Like,
but
what?
yeah.
Early in my career. So it's like, bro, I know the...
What did he say? What did he say, dude? I missed it.
He said Steven Jackson in my life. I said, I don't know how much that shit was good. But
How much? It would probably wouldn't put much positive, but he's learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
One piece of advice you would tell the younger Brandon Jennings.
Ooh. Fresh in the league, though. Fresh in the league.
Fresh in the league?
Yep.
Fresh in the league with all this money, man. Yeah, spiritual. Like I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna get that. That was it. That was
Love
my
yourself
only-
more.
Yeah, like love myself more. Stop saying yes to everything.
Most influential teammate you ever had.
I'm not gonna say because you're on the show, but you.
I love it.
Yeah, like that to where, hey, young bro, come with me all the time and be with me, and I take care of everything, and you know what I'm saying. Let's go to everything on me. Yeah, like come on, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's not even.
That is.
No, I'm not
That
even.
is Stak
I ain't
5.
never had to pull out my wallet. If I did, it's like, what you doing?
Mhm.
Love, bro. Appreciate you.
Like, what are you doing? That's why I do the things I do now for everybody.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I got it. Like, it's just
He
like
might ask you
I
to
learned
pull out
from
a
my
gun,
parents.
but not your wallet.
Hey, I don't think I asked him to do that either. You know, back then I was Billy the Kid, so I wasn't tripping with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to shoot that bitch. Yeah. I'm different now. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm out the way. I don't want no problem. But back then, Wild Wild West, wherever 5 was. Tell you. One player you wish you could have played with.
I'm gonna say Dwight Howard.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Dwight Howard early, just off the fact because I think it was like a rumor that they were trying to trade for me early, like my rookie year or second year to go there. And I remember talking to Dwight in LA for like the All-Star. He was like, "Man, what's up, man? You trying to like
Really?
And Dwight Howard in Orlando.
Everybody wanted to be his teammate. Everybody wanted to be his teammate.
I was on this team that I was on this team that year, 2000. So they would have traded Jameer Nelson for you then, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So
hey, let me tell you, Dwight was a bad motherfucker, bro.
And they got to the finals that year.
Yep.
So
I know.
Like, yeah.
That was
I don't know if it was for
that was the year before the year they went to the finals. The year before the year we played you guys.
Oh, because they swept the shit out of us. No broom. No dust
shit out of them.
Yeah.
No, but
that was
like
the only one I've ever heard, like a rumor heard, like that they like Orlando was calling.
That could have been tough.
Like my rookie year, and I was like, shit, like back
that
then.
could have been tough because we had a nice. It was Dwight. We had Gore and what was his name?
Turkoglu?
No, Turkoglu. He left the year though. He left. Gortat. We had Gortat.
Yes.
That's the year me, Vince, and Jay Will all came that year.
Courtney Lee, right?
Courtney was gone.
Okay.
That was, Courtney had just left. Rashard Lewis was there.
But hey, everybody.
Petrus, Brandon Bass.
You talking about 09 to
10.
10.
But hey, everybody, though.
Okay.
They had everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a squad.
Yeah.
Stan Van Gundy tightened up on us.
Then I ended up playing for Stan in Detroit.
Oh, did you? I like Stan. X and O's, but like under pressure, it gets a little funny sometimes. But X and O's, incredible. He just foams out his corner of his mouth too much, though.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable as a player.
Like make sure your shit ain't fucked up.
Yeah, you got to walk your shit.
It's the Cokes and
he drinks 18
How you get that dehydrated?
a day. Drinking soda all day.
How you get that dehydrated?
Drinking soda all day.
If you could give one player advice about business moves and in fashion, who would it be? What player would it be?
Man, you got to be yourself, and you got to know yourself through it all. And you got to keep your relationships. Like a lot of my collabs and a lot of things I do with Tough Crowd are people that I've dealt with in my career early, right? Under Armour for one. I have a collab with Under Armour. I'm wearing. I got Curry brand. We got our basketball court at Raleigh Park. I'm still doing stuff with the Bucks. Everything's been full circle for me. So, and the thing about the brand, like, yo, you drop it when you ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you ready, like, man, I spent so much money early just giving out Tough Crowd early just to see if people would just want it. Like, shout out Jordan Clarkson. He was one of the first persons to ever like support me with it. He told me it was gonna go. Stanley Johnson also. So, I got it to my peers, and I just stayed true to myself, man. Like it's a community, right? Like if I can get like right now, I got 50 people I know for sure that I can give Tough Crowd to, and we can walk outside and mob the streets.
I'm one of them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, like if you could just get that community and once you have that, man, it's gonna take off.
Are you a believer? It ain't about what you got on. It's who got it on.
I don't know if a designer could think like that.
Like you might think you got to have on Louis Vuitton to be that, but I got on Tough Crowd, nigga. I'm me. So it ain't about what you got on. It's about who have it on
or who's behind it.
Yeah, who behind it? Okay, yeah.
Jalen got his new shoe. How do you feel about like the players having their own bros?
I love it. I think more players should do it.
Black ownership.
He got his own shoe. I mean, if they gonna put you in that, they're gonna put you in that box. They put you in a box like, where, they feel like you too big or whatever. Yeah, go start your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, Tough Crowd. I can do whatever I want with Tough Crowd. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Like that's the beauty of owning your own brand. We got to start owning our own things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then build it. Like, it's not about, tomorrow is going to take off. Like, man, Tough Crowd. Like, it's 5 years in. The first 2 years, I didn't even sell nothing. I just gave it away. Like, I'm in my 3rd year right now. Like, it's still early. Like, I'm just getting my feet wet. Like, my first 2 years, I'm just giving it away, trying to just feel what the atmosphere, what the universe is saying. Like, next thing you know, Chris Brown is wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just stay true to myself and, you know, tough crowd is tough. Like, you know,
Organic.
we all live a tough crowd.
To a brand, when you smile like that and Chris Brown starts wearing your shit, do your orders, like, does the site crash? Does he drive up a whole bunch of numbers, or is it just over time?
Yeah, I mean, man, when I met Chris, it was during COVID time. So, you know, this is when I'm in the crib with me and my girl, and man, we trying to figure this thing out. We like, man, you know, it's hard to get clothes. We spraying clothes down, you know, boom, boom. We going from my house to Chris' house, and we playing basketball every day. And Chris is like wearing Tough Crowd every day, and we able to, you know, he's posting it, and you know, it was a blessing. And next thing you know, man, them orders coming in like crazy. It's like, you know, it's that,
That works.
Chris, that boy, you know, Chris, that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it comes to that fashion. But yeah, man, that was the staple of getting us in. You know, me and my girl, we just sat in the house and grinded out. I was down there doing packages all through COVID, like shipping everybody's stuff out, like where everybody was in the house. So just, you got to find a way to just keep going. Like, that's the thing. Once you stop the brand, it's a wrap. Or you're going to have to find a way to build it up. Like, even when it's getting low, like, you just got to keep pushing it. Find avenues. Be creative. Like, think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially us hoopers, we've been around so much in our lives. I've been to Italy. I've been to China. I've been to Russia. Come on, man. Like, I better dress like this. My shit better be fly. You know?
Goddamn right. What you think about Kyrie's Anta move?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. He's another one. Man, they want to shut you out. We're going to find another avenue.
Yeah.
Man, I love it, bro. It's you know, shout out to Kyrie.
Yeah.
You know, he's in his own lane. Like, he's doing his own thing,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like, you know, he got his family. I spent some time with him probably like a month ago before the season, man. We was out in his a beautiful home in Malibu, man, with his family. We was cooking steaks.
Yeah.
Like, everybody got on the grill just cooking steaks. And we just talking about life, man. Just hearing him talk about life and, you know, what he wants to do and things in life. It's just beautiful, bro. Like, he got his lane. He's still going.
He tapped into his spiritual mode, too.
Yeah.
I love it, too.
Yeah, shout out Spice, too, man. His
Yeah.
boy Spice.
Yeah.
Quick hitters. First thing to come to mind, let us know. Your top 5 of all time.
For one, I'm going to have to go with, now I'm going with what I see.
That's it.
Yeah,
All right?
that's you.
I'm
This
going
your
with what I
top
see.
5.
All right, I'm going Steph. I'm going Cole. I'm going Bron, KD. I'm going Shaq.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
One album that you'll play right now on repeat.
Lauryn Hill, Miseducated.
Yeah, of course.
And
That's
she's
classic.
tatted right here on my leg. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
for sure.
The
Repeat.
one album queen. Fuck all y'all albums up. Y'all can keep doing one every 6 months, and it ain't gonna top that one. Fuck out of here.
Childhood crush.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
You got him cheesing. Damn, who was it?
No, my girl's here.
Look,
This is childhood. You a grown man now. Yeah.
Childhood.
Nah, I'm not
She know who it is.
going Halle Berry for sure.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Join
Halle
the club.
Berry.
Ain't
When
nothing wrong
she
with that.
put that fit on in the Flintstones.
That's a whole life crush. Not
Took
just
my young
childhood.
ass out.
As a teenager, grown man, all that crush. Guilty pleasure.
The tree for sure.
The tree.
That's
Yeah,
your
the
guilty
tree.
The
pleasure?
tree. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with
The
that.
weed and some gentleman's cut.
Yeah.
And my girl.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. It's
that's
all
it. That's all I
good.
need.
You ain't good. All I need in this life is sin.
Yeah, girlfriend.
A dream tough crowd collab. Your dream collab.
My dream tough crowd collab would have to be with Rick Owens.
Yeah, Rick,
call. I like
Rick
that.
fucking him up right now.
Rick Owens or Burberry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Burberry.
I'm gonna go, yeah, because it's different.
Yeah.
It's something that people wouldn't see coming.
Best LA food spot.
Let me be careful.
Yeah.
I was just about to say they're gonna be on you now. They're gonna be on you. Don't just throw some shit out there.
Yeah, you got relationships with a lot of spots.
Serving Spoon in Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Black
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Serving Spoon.
We got some merch for you.
Yeah,
Real
bro.
quick.
You came with gifts for us, so you know.
man, thank you.
As long as we return the favor.
The green lighter.
You dig?
Yeah.
You dig?
So we got some hats for you. We got the tour hats. They didn't know what color you were banging these days, so they gave you red and blue.
I mean, it's 5 here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I know how 5 is.
We got the
Get that clear right
black
quick.
on black
Let's get that
lighters.
Thank you. You know how 5 is.
We got the t-shirts.
We're all red on it.
And then we got our new, you can get this,
Coffee table.
allthesmokebook.com, our new coffee table book. First podcast ever with a coffee table book. Simon Schuster, get your shit now. Brand got one for free.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man, thank you.
B, we
you.
appreciate you, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
Thank you for
having
coming
me,
through.
man.
Continued
Thank you,
success,
man. You
bro.
guys
We love,
keep going,
we love the
man.
line. We got to we got to collab though. We got to do all the Smoke Tough Crowd collab.
Yeah, man, let's collab, man.
Mhm.
I'm proud of everybody, bro. All our careers, man.
Come on, man.
Our second career is gonna be our best one.
Yeah, come on.
So
You
don't
already
ever
know.
let nobody tell you, like, I'm bigger than what I was when I first
Nah,
played. So
come on.
we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pushing.
Absolutely.
We're gonna keep believing in God, and we're gonna keep helping our young.
There we
the
go.
youth.
Man, that's a wrap. Brandon Jennings. You can catch this on all the Smoke Productions YouTube and the DraftKings Network. See y'all next week.